Welcome, everyone. We're diving into science-backed methods to lose belly fat at home. And there's a lot to unpack here.
I'm ready. Let's get into it. What stood out first in this approach?
So the video kicks off with an intro, and it lays out several strategies that are underpinned by science. The first major point is what they call the food lie, basically debunking common myths about what makes food fattening. It highlights that not all calories are created equal, yeah?
Right. So it's saying that it's not just about how much you eat, but what you eat and how, correct?
Exactly. And then it moves into this concept of the slow eating trick. Essentially, it advises to slow down your pace while eating so your brain registers fullness, which can reduce overall calorie intake.
Yep.
It's like giving your body time to say, hey, I'm full.
I get that, but sometimes it's hard to slow down if you're in a rush.
Absolutely. And that's a common challenge. The advice isn't to make mealtime last forever, but to be mindful. It's like when you're savoring a good piece of chocolate. Taking your time can satisfy you more quickly.
Yeah, I can see how that might work, especially if it helps you avoid overeating. What's the next point?
Next up is the 80-20 rule. And no, not the mathematical kind exactly. More like balancing your diet. It suggests eating healthy foods 80% of the time and allowing yourself a little leeway with the other 20%.
Yeah.
This rule helps keep you on track without feeling deprived.
It's interesting to see how that creates a sustainable lifestyle rather than a strict diet.
Exactly. And it shifts the focus from extremes to moderation. And then there's the topic on drinking. Not just water, but how your drink choices affect belly fat loss. It emphasizes avoiding sugary drinks and opting for healthier alternatives that can, actually assist with metabolism.
So it's like if you swap sodas for water or unsweetened tea, you're actually helping reduce belly fat?
Precisely. And the video also calls out what they term the gym scam. Basically, it argues that while exercise is important, many gym memberships or overly complicated workout routines might not be as crucial as simpler, more effective at-home exercises.
Hold on a sec, though. Isn't exercise a key element in burning fat? I mean, I know gym routines can be sometimes expensive, but they're effective if done right.
That's a fair challenge. And indeed, exercise is vital. But the point here is to steer away from unnecessary gimmicks. The focus is on simple movements that target belly fat effectively without the extra cost.
Yeah, I see that.
It encourages people to work smart at home.
Got it. So it's really about being efficient and using science-backed moves rather than spending loads on gym equipment.
Exactly. And then there's the segment on specific exercises aimed at reducing belly fat. These routines are designed to be doable at home, targeting your core and activating your metabolism. It emphasizes consistency over intensity sometimes.
That makes sense. I mean, core exercises like planks, leg raises, they can be pretty effective if you do them right?
Yes, and they're supported by research. Even moderate exercises, when done consistently, can yield results. And another neat point brought up is the sleep trick.
The sleep trick? I'm intrigued. How does that tie in with belly fat loss?
It might sound surprising, but proper sleep is a critical factor. The idea is that insufficient or poor quality sleep can lead to hormonal imbalances that promote fat storage, particularly around the belly. So ensuring you get enough rest plays a key role in this overall approach.
It's almost like the body's repair time, right? When you sleep, essential processes that regulate metabolism kick in.
Exactly, it's like giving your body a chance to reboot. And let me stress, all these methods are backed by scientific insights, which gives them a lot of credibility.
That's interesting. But do you think these methods are practical for everyone or more like ideal suggestions?
Good point. While it's true that each body is different, these strategies are generally accessible and scalable. You don't need special equipment or an expensive gym membership. It's really about integrating mindful eating, effective exercise, proper hydration, and sleep into your routine.
Yeah, I appreciate that balance. It seems to promote a sustainable lifestyle rather than quick fixes.
Exactly. It's not just about immediate results. It's about developing lasting habits that improve overall well-being. And interestingly, the content dives into the notion that there's a lot of misinformation out there. For instance, how many myths about the role of certain foods really in fat storage do you think we've encountered over time?
Too many, I'd say. There's a lot of conflicting advice that makes it confusing.
Right, which is why the video emphasizes science-backed facts. It separates myths from evidence-based practices, like the idea that some foods are inherently bad, which is, well, oversimplified.
It really does make you rethink what you heard in popular diet culture.
Exactly. And speaking of popular culture, the video also hints at the so-called gym scam, reminding folks that what's trendy isn't always what's scientifically sound.
That's a bit provocative, but I can see the point. Sometimes the flashier options just don't deliver on promises.
Right. And it encourages viewers to be cautious before investing time and money into ineffective regimens. Instead, a simple, well-rounded routine can do wonders.
Yeah, I agree. And what about the practical tips? They include timing, portion sizes?
They do, sort of. The focus is more on habits, eating slowly, sticking to that 80-20 rule, choosing the right drinks, and making sure you sleep well. There's not a one-size-fits-all algorithm, but it's a framework to build on.
Makes sense. It's like a toolkit of small changes, each backed by science, that together make a big impact.
Exactly. And these methods are really approachable since they're meant to be implemented at home. No fancy equipment, no extreme diets, just some smart, manageable tweaks.
Right? I love that idea. It's empowering knowing you can take control without feeling overwhelmed or spending loads on fancy gym memberships.
Totally. And if you combine these changes with a bit of consistency and the willingness to challenge some conventional thinking, like debunking the food lie or rejecting gym scams, you can see meaningful results in belly fat reduction.
Yeah, it really sounds like a holistic approach. I mean, can you imagine applying these principles in your daily routine?
Absolutely. It's like setting yourself up with a comprehensive game plan. Each element feeds into the next. You eat mindfully, move smartly, hydrate, and let your sleep do its magic.
And I suppose the key takeaway is that there's no miracle cure, just a series of small science-backed steps.
Precisely. And while it may sound a bit simple, sometimes simplicity is the secret. It's like building a strong foundation. If you get those basics right, everything else falls into place.
Yeah, I'm really glad we explored this. It dispels some of the hype around extreme methods and shows that practical, everyday changes are where it's at.
Exactly. It's about integrating realistic habits into our lives. So if you're trying to drop some belly fat, take these science-backed ideas to heart. Start with small changes and build your way to a healthier you.
Great insights, really empowering. Thanks for walking through these strategies with me.
Anytime. And remember, it's about working smarter, not harder.
Yeah.
Keep it simple and consistent.
Absolutely. Catch you next time with more science-backed discussions.